we're going to put you guys on a hot seat. We want to put the Mathis Twins on the hot seat. Starting over, what would you guys do differently if you would do anything different?
I wouldn't partner with him. No, I'm joking. I think one is like what we just said. Number one, try to find a mentor. And then also find groups that are doing what we're trying to do, and just try to, ingrain ourselves into that culture, into that group of friends. We obviously had a mentor when we first started out in real estate, but just like you said, finding more mentors, because one mentor is teaching things one way, and another mentor may teach you something different that can explode your business. So we have to go back. I would definitely say that just hire more mentors.
Yeah, and one mentor may take you so far, and then you need someone else to pick it up from there so you guys can go further. Absolutely. Absolutely. What is one characteristic you believe that every high-producing investor should have?
Right mindset.
Okay, mindset.
Everything starts and ends with the mindset. Everything in life. I agree. Yeah, I agree. The mindset, for sure.
All right, so we talked about mindset, and then I'm gonna reiterate resourcefulness. We talked about that, being resourceful. Don't take no as the final answer. If somebody tells you no, say, okay, well, that person told me no. There's somebody out there that's going to be able to tell me yes. And until I find that person, I'm going to go through all of the minutia to make sure I can navigate whatever this issue or whatever this problem is.
Right.
Okay. And then give us, we talk about mindset. We talk about everything. What's a good book? If you guys have a good book recommendation that someone can get started with and start reading that can inspire them, or give them some points or how-tos on how to get started.
This is not real estate specific, but one of my favorite books is called The Energy. It's just really 10 rules of life and business. And it's just really making sure that on your bus, you have the right people around you. So The Energy Bus is one of my go-tos, is one of my favorite. I read it at least once a year. I would say that, and another book one book that I like to give people is High Performance Habits. And it talks about the 5 habits that most high performers have. And once I read that book, I started to understand that, okay, I don't have this habit, I don't have this habit, but I have these other 3. So that's something that was really transformational for me. And that's a book that I always encourage people to read, because winning is a habit. Your life is all created by your habits. So.
Okay, great. One thing that I didn't get a chance to ask you guys, and I would do myself a disservice by not asking this, is what does your team look like? How is your team constructed?
So for our real estate company, we have 9 people in total. So as us 2, we have an acquisition specialist, a follow-up specialist. We have a transaction coordinator / assistants. And then we have virtual assistants that kind of handle our operations and that do cold calling for us. And we also have a full-time property manager who manages our rental portfolio. And we're in the process of looking for another acquisitions person. So if you know any salespeople, any people that can get on the phone and get deals done, we're looking to grow our team right now.
Okay, so let's make this plug. So you guys are looking for acquisition specialists. Do they have to be in South Florida, or can they be virtual and do this over the phone?
If they have experience on the phones and selling, they don't have to be in South Florida. But if you're somewhat of a newbie, if you have less than a year or 2 in sales, then we would want you in the office.
Okay. So guys, you hear that? If you're in South Florida, you have a little bit of experience. Guess what? There's your mentors right there. Sit up under them, learn how to do acquisitions, close some deals with them. And I'm pretty sure that just by osmosis, being around them, you're going to pick up some other things. So I'll make sure I have all of that information in the show notes below.